Hi everyone, let's understand kinds of monopoly. Monopoly I had already covered in my previous videos, but before starting these kinds of monopoly, I would like to share with you what do you mean by monopoly. Monopoly is said to exist when one firm is the sole producer or seller of a product which has no close substitute. Like railways, there is no close substitute and only seller in the market. So, following points must be noted: single producer or seller of a product, an individual owner, or a single partnership or a joint stock company. No close substitute for the product. That means monopoly in the market means only this seller is producing this kind of product. Strong barriers to the entry into and the industry exit. That is the very strong entry and exit barriers, and they are price maker. Price maker means this company, this organization, this firm, whatever the price they are deciding, that would be final price. I mean, this would be the price. They have this power. They can decide their own price. Not like that perfect market, perfect competition. When industry is deciding price and firm is following this price. So that means firm is price taker. But in this case, firm is price maker. Kinds of monopoly. First, we will talk about this one is the perfect monopoly. And perfect monopoly here is, it is also called as absolute monopoly. In this case, there is only a single seller of a product having no close substitute, not even remote one. So there is absolutely zero level of competition. Such monopoly is practically very rare. Like Bill Gates played perfect monopoly in US for MS Word. That means there is no close substitute, and this kind of monopoly, and it is example of Bill Gates played perfect monopoly in US for MS Word. Then is imperfect monopoly. Imperfect monopoly means it is also called as relative monopoly. It's not like absolute monopoly. We can call it as absolute monopoly also, perfect monopoly. But imperfect monopoly, that is relative monopoly. Relative monopoly means it refers to a single seller market having no close substitute. It means in this market, a product may have a remote substitute. So there is a fear of competition to some extent, means remote substitute that is existing. For example, mobile, cell phone, telecom industry like Vodafone, right, is having competition from fixed landline phone service industry, example BSNL and other kind of. So that means this is imperfect monopoly. I hope you understand perfect monopoly and imperfect monopoly. Next, we come to the private monopoly. Private monopoly means when the production is owned, controlled, and managed by the individual, private body, or private organization, it is called private monopoly. Like, for examples, are Tata, Reliance, Bajaj, etc. groups in India. Those have for their market, the kind of product they have own monopoly. And this kind of monopoly, we're calling it private monopoly. Such type of monopoly is profit oriented. Next one is public monopoly. We will talk about public monopoly when production is owned, controlled, and managed by government. It is called public monopoly. That means control that is in the hand of government. It is a welfare and service oriented, so it is called welfare monopoly also. For example, railways, defense, that is for the welfare of the public. This kind of monopoly, we are calling it public monopoly. I hope you can distinguish between private monopoly and public monopoly. Next, we come to the simple monopoly. It is also called single price monopoly. Means simple monopoly from charges a uniform price, a single price to all the customers. Everyone pays the same market price for all units purchased, and that would operates in a single market. And then we come to the discriminating monopoly means a monopoly firm charges different price to different customers for the same product, it prevails in more than one market. For example, an airline monopoly, airlines frequently sell various seats at various prices based on demand. Same thing if suppose somebody is taking LPG cylinder, but person is getting connection for the domestic purpose, they are charging less price, but somebody is taking commercial gas connection, they are charging on the higher side. Same with electricity. Electricity, if you are taking electricity connection for the domestic purpose, for the household purpose, they are charging very less price per unit. But when you are taking commercial connection, and this one is the electricity charges, you have to pay more. So such kind of like, monopolies, we are calling it discriminating monopoly. Next, we come to the legal monopoly. Legal monopoly means monopoly that is protected by law from competition. When monopoly exists on account of trademarks, patents, copyright, statutory regulations of government, etc., it is called legal monopoly. A government regulated firm that is legally entitled to be the only company offering a particular service in a particular area. So music industry is an example of legal monopoly where it is the copyright issues and they are because people if they will they I mean this kind of music they will do copy of this music, so that would be a legal issue. Then we come to the natural monopoly. It emerges as a result of natural advantages like good location, abundant mineral resources, etc. Like sometimes you have seen number of educational universities are located at the outskirt and or on the hilly area where is where is lots of beautiful scenic views from that particular institution. So this kind of monopoly we can call it, we can categorize under the category of natural monopoly. Example like Gulf countries, like in terms of the mineral resources, Gulf countries are having monopoly in crude oil, right? Exploration activities because of plenty of natural oil resources. Then we come to the category ninth is technological monopoly. It emerges as a result of economies of large scale production, use of capital goods, new production methods, etc. For example, we will talk about engineering goods industry, automobile industry, software industry, etc. Internet Explorer was the only browser available to browse the web between 1995 to 2000. So such kind of monopoly is, we can call it technological monopoly. Then we come to the joint monopoly. If two or more business firms acquire monopoly position through amalgamation and cartels, syndicates, etc., then it becomes joint monopoly. We can call it joint monopoly, like pizza. Pizza making firms and burger making firms are competitors of each other in fast food industry. But when they combine their business, that leads to reduction in competition, so they can enjoy monopoly power in the market. So such kind of combo offers or joint activities, if they are performing this kind of monopoly, we can call it joint monopoly. So I hope all these kinds of monopoly, types of monopoly, kinds of monopoly are clear to you. And definitely in the next video, I'm going to share some more concepts related to monopoly. Means we will talk about price discrimination, 3 degree, first degree, second degree, and third degree, and other concepts also. So keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you.